Hey YouTube, what's up? Abrams399 here. I've got another Pokemon Online battle for you. It's against some random guy. It's an RU. Let's get started. I lead off with my Snover because I'm using my Hail team. He goes with his Galvantula. I figure I'm going to fodder off my Snover, so I just go for the Blizzard. And I didn't think I would survive the Bug Buzz, but I did. So, yeah, I was shocked. I did about 50% damage to that Galvantula with the Blizzard that I got from surviving the Bug Buzz. It was amazing. So I go into Sharpedo, knowing that I can protect, and also to see if it was choiced or not, which I think it is choiced, but he doesn't want to risk being outsped. I think he's choice scarfed, just because of something that happens later, but he doesn't want to risk being outsped by a +1 Sharpedo, so he switches into Licky as I go for the Waterfall, for the stab, and the flinch chance, which it has. And it does about 50%, it does exactly 50% to the Licky, which is pretty cool. He switches in his Fagrigus, which gets rid of my, speed boost ability. So I just burped a bit there. So I'm stuck at +2. I go for the Crunch to take out his Fagrigus, thinking, okay, Mummy is permanent. Once I'm affected by it, doesn't change when I switch out. If I'm wrong about that, then let me know, and I might have been an idiot. But I just decided to take out as much as I can with Sharpedo. And the Adamant Max Attack, Life Orb, Stab, Waterfall doesn't take out the Sand Slash, which sucks. And he takes me out with an Earthquake. I was hoping to do more with Sharpedo, but I couldn't, so anyway. I go into my Rotom Wash, my Bolt Beam Stab, to take out the Sand Slash with a Blizzard. With a Stab Blizzard. My Rotom Wash is Scarfed, I believe. Yes, because if it was Specs, it would have taken out the Licky. Anyway, so I'm stuck into Blizzard. And I wish I'd taken out the Licky there, because then he wouldn't have gotten a Wish Up. And I'd have been able to 2-hit KO this Kingler. And the Kingler gets the Wish back, so I switch out here. I think. What do I switch out to? Yeah, I switch out to Slowking, and to take the stab attack that the Kingler would have had, but the Kingler goes for an Agility, which doubles its speed. I'm like, this is perfect. I can cripple the Kingler with a Thunder Wave. But he switches out the Kingler and goes for a into Licky, and I end up paralyzing the Licky, which sucks. Because it dies to a Scald right here anyway. Scald. He dies to a Scald here. So, I'm thinking like, I could have paralyzed the Kingler, and that might cost me the match, but no. Okay, here's an important part of the match. He goes for Dragon Dance, as I go for a Scald. I paused the video right here because the phone rang. Anyway, and I get the burn. And if I had not gotten that burn, then he would have been able to take me out right here, because he goes for a Stab, super effective, +1 Crunch, and gets a crit, and doesn't take me out, which just proves how big that burn was. Because now I can Scald him and end up taking him out with with Hail and Burn damage. Oh my god, I can't talk. So yeah. I take out the Scraggy. I like Scraggy, it's awesome. And he goes into his Galvantula. And I'm thinking he's going to go for the Thunder, so I switch into my Claydol. But he ends up going for the Bug Buzz, which takes out my Claydol and would have taken out my Slowking anyway. So I kind of just wasted my Claydol there. But it doesn't really matter too much in the long run, because I can switch in my Scarfed Beartech. And my Scarfed Beartech is going to... This is why I think his Galvantula is Scarfed, because it outspeeds my Scarfed Beartech. But it's going to take that Bug Buzz and take out the Galvantula with a Rock Slide. And then he switches in his Kingler, which is all he has left. And as he goes for the Agility, I believe, I go for the Rock Slide. Yeah, he goes for the Agility as I go for the Rock Slide, hoping for a flinch, just like flinch hacks him to death, but this ain't no Jirachi, this ain't no Togekiss, I'm not getting the flinch hacks. He goes for the Agility. I think maybe I can take him out, even though I know I can't, because Vertic's really slow, even with a Scarf, and the Galvantula outspeed him. The Kingler outspeeds him. The Kingler takes me out with a Crab Hammer. I switch in my Rotom, I think. Yeah, I switch in my Rotom. And I'm thinking, if I outspeed, I'll take him out with a Thunderbolt. If I don't outspeed, maybe I can take the Crab Hammer. And I take that Crab Hammer, survive it, take him out with a Thunderbolt. That's the end of the match, as he forfeits. Yeah, so that's it. Tell me what you guys thought. Anything that you think I should do with the narrations? I know I need to say less, but really, that's all I can do. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.